No, you're not wrong. And you know what else? You know what we are though? Back with no more light after 2 weeks of not having games. How's everybody doing? Like Dino's in the basement. Uh. Oh. Well. Anyways. Let me add Malum to this map because we're gonna start off with him. But everybody, while we introduce our players, everybody roll me a D100. It's hardware acceleration might have fucked him. Oh wait, he can't tell us what happened last time because he wasn't here. You can't hear anyone but me? Somebody talk. Oh, that's interesting.
Ogden to like.
Wait, are front runners
Warehouse?
trains?
All right, I think I fixed it.
Is that what
It's
that
the name of a
expression-
train in Utah.
Who goes to Utah willingly?
People who live there.
Actually, a lot of people.
People who
People
live
who
there,
enjoy
for one.
skiing. People who are deeply religious for some reason. Though we're trying to get rid of those ones.
Actually, the religious one I understand because the people who went there who were deeply religious kept getting literally kicked out of every other state.
True.
They just kept
All
getting.
right, so
Dave, you're
Dave,
telling us
you
what's
wanna
going
give
on. Well, before we do that though, let's introduce our characters. We have Sathar, played by
The Mighty Orion. Pleasure to be here.
We have Ridley Monroe, played by
It's me, Juskar.
We have Zeos Bonvargo, played by
The Minoru plays. Hello.
We have Professor Malum, played by
It's me, Isaac.
And we
known
have
for my staggering work playing Elliot.
And we have Jack Moriarty, played by
Staggering's the
Dave levels up, who is giving 62 bits to re-roll.
Okay, I'll accept it. Reroll your D100.
Because I don't remember what happened. It was 2 weeks ago, man.
All right. That
That's
makes
me, then.
Yep. Tell us what happened, Zeus.
That is a fantastic question. I remember going to talk to person in fortress thing or castle, whatever.
Well, this is painful.
Ridley-
Anyways, I guess I'll do it.
Goth
Ridley
vampire
running the
GF,
fuck
yes.
away. Yeah.
Ridley bought a new pet.
The party went to the party. Oh fuck! I forgot about the pet. The party went to Sporwulu. They were immediately headed to the castle where Jack tried to pull rank. It didn't work. He got shot. They took him to a thing. He got made a knight of the realm. The rest of them got taken before the queen, who's still very angry with Sathar. Ridley left the room before Jack and Sathar did. After leaving the room, Ridley said he was going to go burn down the town. They searched for him for a little bit. Jack went off to I think rest in your room and like send out a bunch of letters.
Yeah, I sent out a bunch of. I remembered what I did. I sent out a bunch of messages, trying to meet up with old contacts, and then any of them who would have had any dealings with Zeus's father. I also asked if they had any idea of his whereabouts.
Yep. Zeus hung out in the room. Ridley went to a pet shop and bought what was described to him as a very... Actually, I think he was paid to take what was described to him as a very aggressive hyena. Also, a parrot. The hyena turned out to be a gnoll. It rampaged through the town. They finally got it back on the boat. And I think that's where I'm going to end the session.
Yeah.
about wraps it
See
up.
you next week.
Do you remember my thing, PT?
I do remember your thing,
Okay.
but we can do that this session.
Yeah.
All right. So, Malum, I'm going to assume you helped Grissif with the thing you were helping Grissif with while everybody
Yeah.
else was gone.
I think
Alrighty.
that is
Now,
accurate.
I'm just gonna tell you, you betray us after we gave you an out. We're gonna take your head along with the frogs.
Ironically enough, none of you would even recognize the frog anymore.
Frog, if we can't find him, every frog must die.
Yeah, he's looking a lot more like Frog Legs than Frog right now. He was burned beyond recognition.
Yo, that's crazy. Anyways, who wants to go take back Schnung? By take back, I mean
So,
I
Malum,
guess take back
you...
seems like the wrong word
So,
here.
Malum, you come up onto the deck just in time to see Ridley and Sathar wrangling this knoll. And what's the knoll's name, Timmy?
Oh, I don't remember.
It's Roger.
What was? Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah, it was
Roger.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
just in time to watch them wrangling this knoll onto the ship. And Malum, you would know that knolls are not native to this plane.
Oh,
hey Malum,
where are you from, buddy?
we found a new bunkmate for you.
Yeah?
You
Where's
look
he
up
from?
and this knoll's just drool dripping from its mouth, wide-eyed, like,
I noticed you've looked a little lonely in your old age.
Look at
Oh,
Roger,
believe
he's-
me, I've
He's chewing on someone. Hey, stop chewing on that.
the crew are friends, not food.
Potato,
the,
potato.
the crew is like circled up around this knoll with just swords and spears, just like, is it gonna kill someone? Is it
Oh.
friendly?
Most definitely gonna kill somebody, but don't kill it. Restrain it and feed it.
Viet just yells, "Get the nets!" And you just watch as these guys run up from every conceivable side of this thing they can and just wrap it in nets. Until
What's
just
the
its head
bird's
is
name?
sticking out of it. What's what?
What's the bird's name? What's my bird's
You
name?
didn't name the bird.
Tattletale.
Oh, yeah.
Tattletale. That one I remember.
Anyways. Yeah, so they wrap the knoll up and they just very carefully pick it up and carry it below deck. Leaving Malum, Ridley, and Sathar on the deck.
Cool little pet.
Were you saying that to them?
Yeah.
How dare you? His name is Roger.
Well, you know, Roger's pretty chill. How about that bird?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's old.
He is old.
And perceptive.
Good tattletale. He's gonna say as he pulls out. He doesn't really have any like edible things, and he's gonna offer it a piece of dried human jerky.
Tattletale does not accept, but looks back in Malum and goes, "Right, soon to be dust."
Really, right on the edge here.
Tattletale looks at you, Malum, and just goes, "Right, you have a message." And
From
as
who?
he says that, you hear the message in your head.
Oh.
What does he say?
Uno momento. Just let me scroll back here.
I feel like this is just gonna be back and forth every session, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Comedy.
Ha ha ha. Classic comedy.
Yes.
E.T., where did they end up?
I don't know where
Did I
they
put 'em
ended
somewhere?
up. I don't know where you put them.
Well, I thought I just sent him to you.
No, you didn't send that one to me.
Oh.
You know, I love the fact. So I pulled up Epidemic Sound chat while he's finding what he's supposed to, so I could see what music I have set up for this session, and the very first thing that popped up is recommended song, Riot in the Capitol.
Let's start a riot. There's a couple of songs that we could play.
That's
Bodies
by
is a
3
good
Days
one.
Grace, Bodies.
No. Anyways, hey, Ridley and I have to go burn down a small town. There's dinner tonight, Malum. You're probably invited. I'd assume. Probably. Put on something less you, so that
And
you can
more
actually
what?
get in. Just something less you.
Do they not like me? Do they know
No,
me?
this.
They know
he's
me?
He's gonna like point, like hover over his clothes. Less that.
And more what? You have to give me an alternative.
Less depressed professor and more upstanding member of society.
But that would be a lie.
Yeah, lying happens. That's literally what you have been. You, me, Jack. Ridley, do you lie? Yeah, Ridley probably lies. Most people lie. Anyways,
Ridley only lies to himself about having magic.
I'm pretty sure that's the truth. Hey, Ridley, you want to go burn down that small town?
Don't we need to figure out what we need to, or what our plan is for the the whole war thing?
And isn't the town like 30 plus minutes away or something, or an hour away? And then
Yeah, we already
Oh
determined.
yeah,
the
oh yeah,
town-
it was
town is
2
out of the way.
days.
yeah, it was 2
That's
days away.
right.
We have to figure out what our plan is for presenting to the queen.
Look, I got really excited.
Wait, it's with the Queen?
Yeah.
Of course. Who else would we be meeting?
I don't know, one of your scrubby friends?
She is my scrubby friend.
Doesn't seem very scrubby. She's a queen.
Yeah,
Trust
and I'm an emperor, so who cares?
You hear just
Yeah,
kind of
but
a
you've never
whoosh
really
behind
been.
you, Sathar, as if the air has been displaced rapidly. You hear someone say, "Yes, yes, yes, the terms for royalty are getting quite muddled these days." No offense to you, Ridley, Bonet says as he just appears behind you all.
Why are you still Isn't this where you're headed? Aren't you done? Off our ship?
Well, I mean, it truly depends on what your friends here decide.
Regarding?
Whether they would like to side with me in this political endeavor or with my bitch of a daughter.
Damn, your daughter's the queen?
Well, yes.
Ah, cool, cool. Okay. So, like, if you're rightfully heir to the throne, why don't you just go, like, take it?
Well, there's a fair bit more politics to it than that. I have been gone for quite some time.
And she's
I
also somewhat of a brat.
Yeah, well, royalty.
Well, I'm
Wow.
sure that me and Sathar have very different definitions of what that word means. He is correct in either sense. And he kind of looks at you, Sathar, and he goes, "You wouldn't be the first of her lovers I've executed."
No, but based off of her track record, I probably would be the last.
Well, yes, I have been gone for quite some time, so if I executed you now and never did it again, you would in fact be the last one.
Yeah, but then you'd have to come down to the 9 hells and kill me again. It'd be a whole thing.
Well, that's not entirely true. I could just cast another spell to trap you there, keep you out of this plane for eternity. But that's not a matter we need to discuss. That's
Wait, whoa. No. This is important. You can do that?
Oh yeah, I can be banished.
Permanently,
know that?
though?
Well, semi-permanently from this particular plane for.
I could
some
prevent him
time.
from coming back to this plane for a long enough time that I could handle my own affairs, but he could still find a way into other planes and then physically cross into this one.
Sathar is just gonna point at him and nod.
I'm sure you're quite familiar with the concept of that, Miss Professor.
Well, I you know, it's. I just, you know. I'm familiar with basic banishment, you know, nothing too exciting.
Anyways, I'm sure if
Nothing
worse
is
comes to
fun,
worse,
right?
we can obviously ask our new compatriot aboard the boat that I smell how he got here.
Who, Jeffrey?
What is
Roger, sorry.
What is a Jeffries?
Jeffrey is the...
I don't know, he kind of sounds like
Where
an
is
owl to me.
Jeffrey?
I don't know why.
Who's Jeffrey?
Does sound like an owl's name. Malum, did you find that
Or
message
an
yet?
owl or a ferret.
Is that not... What's your dragon's name,
Oh,
Ridley?
Jeremy?
Oh, right.
How dare you forget his name?
Look,
He's right here.
Jeremy just pokes his head out of Ridley's pocket, looks at you, shoots a little lightning bolt, and tucks back in.
well... Yeah, I forgot his name.
Anyways, how are we doing in terms of? Well, I don't know. How are you What are you doing in the city?
Well, I tried to take Ridley to all of my favorite places, but apparently, they've been removed for some reason.
Yes, she's leaned a little bit too much silk glove and not quite enough iron fist for my liking.
Well, she does look good in silk.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she looks good in silk.
It would be a shame if you were to get wet, Sathar.
Pretty funny.
I was just gonna mumble under his breath.
What are you mumbling? Because he's a vampire.
Oh, he's just gonna mumble under his breath. Yeah, I need your daughter for that one.
Give me an acrobatics check. We'll go DC 18.
I'm gonna fail.
Nope.
Malum and Ridley, you just feel a whoosh, and Sathar, you feel something grab the front of your jacket, and you're just dangling over the side of the boat. What was that?
So I was gonna look up and go, I said I'd need your daughter for that, and I'm assuming he's just gonna.
Yeah, he's just gonna let go and drop you into the ocean.
He's committed.
Take inspiration for that, because I know you hate getting wet. Also, Dave, I forgot to give you inspiration for being an asshole to the guards, but take that too.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Because you put yourself in the line of fire, full well knowing it was a stupid fucking decision.
Oh, yeah. But 100% Jack was not having it.
Yeah. Anyways, he's gonna come back to you, Ridley and
Cheeks
Malum.
hurt.
Just, Sathar, what noise do you make when he drops you?
No, he doesn't meow like a cat.
Just fucking.
Wait, no. This is it. Cat and heat.
What?
Anyways,
That's what that was.
My eardrum
What the
just
fuck?
exploded.
young Emperor Ridley, if you would be so kind, I would love to take you around to meet some of my compatriots within the city.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Fantastic. If you could, he's going to like put a hand on the back of your neck and go, just to brace your head. And Malum, as you watch, he's just gonna whoosh away with Ridley.
Okay, bye. Hope you
He's
find your
gone.
dad. Oh wait.
Yeah,
I hope you don't find your dad.
Oh, yeah, you didn't hear about his dad. Sathar, you watch them just whoosh by and shoot off into the city as you pull yourself out of the water on the dock.
I thought I was gonna get up and start like violently shaking all over the deck.
Damn. Okay.
Like to get all the
Like a
water
cat.
off.
Want a towel?
Like a cat or a dog. Just shaking.
He's gonna. No, I'm good.
He's a Bond martini.
Speaking of, has anybody seen Jack or Zeos?
I feel like you should. If you do, you remember anything that happened last time, Ryan?
You dropped
You
them at
literally
the inn.
told us to go to the inn. You made
Oh.
us.
Well, to be fair,
No. We all went
Laura's
to the
also
inn,
been-
and
No,
I
just
chose
us
to
two.
stay.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Malum
Thar's
can't-
also- if you recall, Sathar has been smoking catnip since he got here.
Malum can't see
Apparently.
anything.
Malum literally can't see anything. But I'm
So
also
him not
maybe watching
remembering
an old
is
stream to
very
find
in
what I
character.
said to Malum.
Got it.
Correct, Coffee. Sathar can't meow because big cats can only roar.
They can also chuff.
It can also purr.
And their tongues are serrated.
I have heard
Same
lions
with every
purr in
cat.
person. It's terrifying.
Anyways, yeah, you just watched Ridley disappear with
Adorable.
Vonet. Sathar.
Well, Malum, we need to go to the inn. Probably.
Okay, lead the way. Why then?
Cool.
Alright, while they're doing all that nonsense, Zeos, you had something to ask Jack, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you just wanted to go do
I-
that yourself?
Yeah, I was after Jack was done talking to me. I would head back to my room, and then I would start writing in code around the room in Thieves' Cant of where I'm headed, and then sneak off.
Okay. Where are you heading?
Towards the Assassin's Guild.
Alright, so you arrive. You head further into Old Town. And you arrive at you arrive several minutes later at just a nondescript looking house.
I would do the only assassin knock that I would know to enter.
When you knock, the door opens, and there's just a very large Goliath staring back down at you. What do you want?
Coming for information.
Alright, I think you had the wrong place.
I don't think I do. Unless this isn't where, I guess assassins have like they would have like a guild mark, right?
They would. Do you have the guild mark?
I would have a guild mark, yes. From when I was.
You show him the guild mark and he gestures you inside.
I'll walk inside.
Inside, it looks like this entire house is clearly just a front. There is a single piece of furniture, and it is well, I guess there's two pieces of furniture, technically. But there is just a table and a chair set down, and he sits in the chair, looks up at you, and goes, "What kind of information do you need? Who's your target?"
Not target, just, well, yeah, target. We'll go, I'm looking for, insert father's name here.
Okay,
I
what's
don't
your
remember
father's
what his
name?
was. I don't remember what I put his name as.
Damn, that's rough. Imagine having to come up with an NPC name on the fly. What's his name?
I already did, and I don't remember what it was.
Better find out. Otherwise, I'm not going to give you any information.
You give me that information, damn it.
No.
It was Franklin.
It was not Franklin. It was something completely out of the blue.
Pretty sure it was
Uh,
Jeremy.
It was definitely not.
Jeremy.
While you're thinking of that, Jack, you get a couple reply letters. Most of them are just like the standard, like, it's good to hear you're still alive. We should catch up sometime, but we're busy. We're off doing other things. One of them says, one of them says, Moriarty, it is fantastic to hear that you have returned to the city. If you would be so inclined, I would love to meet you tomorrow evening to discuss matters. And it's from another, what used to be an old spy master, but it is also addressed to you as sir.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll send him a cordial response in the affirmative. And ask if he would. Nope. I'll just bring wine.
Okay.
I'll just bring wine.
About that time,
There we go.
Sathar and Malum, you walk into this inn.
So yeah, anyways, that's
They
where we
bump
got
into me
this
in the lobby
plushie.
then.
So yeah. Anyways, Malum, that's where we found this plushie, and he's gonna pull out the Sithar plushie, and show Malum as they're walking in.
Oh, that's cute, I guess. So a little.
Oh,
you.
it gets better. Ready? He's gonna pull the Sithar head off and go, "Isn't that cool?"
Wait, it comes off?
Oh yeah, mine
Like, why
does too. It just doesn't reattach.
Oh well.
Remember Highlander.
I guess I guess that's an interesting feature. Well, I hope I never have to see it in person. That's what I'll say.
Wow, out of everyone, I would have figured you for wanting to see me dead most.
Oh, you know what else
Yeah,
I
you
forgot?
prevent me from being dead, so
You know what else
it's
I
really
forgot
selfish,
to do
but
on last session?
What?
Hey Jack, roll me a d20.
For
Piercing damage, grievous wounds.
I didn't take a critical hit, did I?
You got knocked to 0.
I did. 16.
Okay, I need to find my little chart here.
I hope it's not foreshadowing coffee.
Okay, so it was actually supposed to be a d10, so I'll give you the option to re-roll it, take the 10, or just subtract 10 and take a 6.
Yeah, I'll take an 8.
Okay, you have a ruptured organ. When you gain this injury, and again at the end of each long rest you make a DC 10 con save. On a failure, your maximum HP is reduced by 1. If your maximum HP reaches 0, you die. This heals after 4 weeks of rest or when you receive at least 50 points of magical healing. A DC 20 medicine check with the healer's kit can be used to end this effect early.
Then I would have gone to see it.
Yeah, we can
Oh
say...
no, they would have fixed me up. 100% they would have fixed me up, especially if they were granting me a knighthood. And they magically healed me.
They did bring you back, didn't they?
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. Alright, Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's your target?
I'm looking for a Hydrel Bunvargo.
Oh, I got bad news for you, chap. Somebody beat you
Hmm.
to your mark.
Oh?
Target's been dead for 6-7 years.
6 or 7 years, huh?
What, nobody told you? They didn't call off the hit?
No, it wasn't a hit. I was just looking for them.
Well,
And there was a hit out for him?
well, I'm assuming so. You came in here and I asked you who your target was. You gave me his name.
Well, I was just trying to get information.
Oh.
That was the quickest way to get an answer.
Well. Yeah, he's been dead. He's been dead for a little while.
Do you know who killed him?
Seemed to be a mishap. After he got turned, got caught outside, burst into flames, turned to ash. The works.
Hmm. Nothing else? Nothing else happened after that?
I hear his son replaced him. Talented
Oh?
chap, him.
Where would he be at?
Queen's Court, most likely.
Hmm.
He
Do you have
has...
his name?
just goes by Bunvargo. He took over his father's legacy. As far as most of the people who in the guild know, your father's still alive.
Gotcha. Well, that's all I came here for. Appreciate the information.
I'm sorry for your loss, lad. If you're looking for work, though, we have a couple other hits we need done.
Yeah? What do you got?
2 gnomes who have stolen a blueprint for a design. A couple nobles. What are you interested in? What kind of work? You in the wet work, or you more the quiet and deadly type?
I'd like to go quietly.
All right. Well, you know, a guy came in today, dropped off, God, 20 or 30 hits.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like he's
Lots of
going
lot of
after
people
half.
dead.
Looks like he's going after half the court.
Wow. Do you know who? Or is he keeping it quiet? Not wanting anyone to know who he is.
We don't ask those kind of questions. They give us the money, we do the job. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you're interested in some of that kind of work, we can. He's offering 1,000 gold a head.
All right. I'll look through them. You have the papers for him?
He just pulls a bunch of files out from one of the drawers on the table, sets them on it, and just pushes it over to you. And it is literally a stack of files.
Oh boy.
Probably bound in vellum.
I'll start sifting through them. See if I recognize any names.
Roll me a history check.
History. That's the wrong thing. History. Where is it? I'm blind. There it is. 18.
You recognize a couple of them as, like, smaller, like, they're in the noble families of Swarwulu, but they're not, like, firstborn children or lords or ladies or anything. This seems to be mostly secondborns, other children, cousins, nobody who holds a title directly. All right. Are you heading back to the inn?
Yeah, I'll swipe a couple and then.
How
head
many
out.
is a couple?
2.
Okay. You take 2 of the contracts and you head back to the inn. Alrighty, so you would show up at about the same time that they're all doing their nonsense. So you walk in and find them.
What's going on here? What are we doing?
I don't know. I was told there was a dinner. There's been a distinct lack of food thus far.
Not here.
Not here, and not until this evening. It's like
It's like
Noon.
3 or 4 o'clock. Malum, do you want to tell them what the message was?
oh, so I had time for my whole long rest then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are long rested. I don't consider shopping days to be days when you don't get rests.
So, over a myriad of a few minutes, a couple different messages. Malum hears in his head, from Elliot, "Oh, I thought your plane was better. And if your intent is to kill me, could it wait till after I kill this asshole god? Also, Lyra says hi. She wanted to apologize for giving me the scroll I used to banish you. Also, she requested that you don't kill her too, because she claims she didn't remember that you were from a different plane when she gave me the scroll. And I'm going to think up the responses that Malum would have for Elliot.
Okay.
Nothing like talking to yourself across time and space.
Right? It's ideal. I literally had to go back to a month ago episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits to find that. Ideal.
Alrighty. So what are you guys doing? Ridley has been whisked off to parts unknown.
Where's the small one there, Sathar?
He was stolen by Vonet.
Ah.
Yeah, it's fine. He can't do much damage in the city.
I confirmed.
I feel like
this-
that's completely false, considering he is who he is and Ridley is who he is.
What's the most damage they could do?
I feel like you should know the answer to that.
I do know the answer to that. That's why I told you it's not a problem, Zeos.
Okay.
All they could do is like, kill a couple of, normal bloods. It's fine. Probably. Anyways, we need to probably speak in private about war.
Oh.
Jack, do you have a room? Or are you just planning on sleeping on the cot?
You all have rooms. They were
course I have
given
a
to you
room.
by the queen. Except for Malum, who wasn't there.
It's a sad day, but Malum has a ship to go back to. Malum really wants to go to sleep.
He was more asking to be settled into his room.
Yeah, I can point you at your room.
He's gonna lean in and go, have you checked your room for any sort of listening anything? Like runes and whatnot.
As far as I can tell, there's nothing.
Excellent.
And I doubt they would have been able to assemble something that wasn't sloppily done in the short amount of time that they would have had after finding out we had arrived.
Who gives a shit? You can't divine Jack anyways.
Yeah, Jack didn't check for shit. He doesn't care. But he didn't notice anything, offhand bad. So he's just assuming everything's all right.
So you all, whose room are y'all going into to have this discussion?
Mine.
Yeah.
Alright, you all head into Jack's room. And Sathar, you notice that the things are pretty nice. Big old 4-post king-size bed. There's a writing desk, an armoire to put all your outfits in. Several chests around the room. A very plush carpet.
I'll transition into like a smoking jacket sort of deal and pull a pipe out of my pocket.
Good call. Ridley. Fuck, the kid has my stuff.
What do you need?
What do you have?
If I don't have it, it can be acquired. I am home.
Well, I was looking for
Catnip?
What? Yes, that.
Just a moment. And I ring the little bell.
This
is the first time I've used the bell, by the way. Usually I go to the desk.
As you ring the bell, a shimmering apparition appears in the room. Yes.
Catnip, please. Thank you.
It just fades away. Several moments later, there's a knock on the door, and if any of you open it, there's just a small package outside of it.
Yeah. Hand it to
Phenomenal.
Sathar.
Sathar is going to pull it out and say, "You don't happen to have a pipe as well?"
Malum's like, I got a pipe, as he opens his backpack and hands a pipe. I'll
I
need
should
it back,
ask you
though.
guys for things more often. Of course. I'm not gonna steal it from you. So, this dinner. What are we thinking? Do we
Well,
want to start a war?
I'm assuming Vonet wants to reclaim his throne.
Yes.
Though where he's gotten off to, I'm assuming to make alliances and talk to old acquaintances. That's what I would be doing, at least.
with Ridley.
Ridley adds credibility to his claim. He's already made an accord with the ruler of another kingdom.
Yeah.
Plus, I think he's fond of the boy. That being said, I don't think tonight's the time to do it. If we're going to undermine her trust, we need to make sure we have it first.
I mean, that also depends on what Monet's plan, isn't it?
It is, but if Vonet tries something tonight, we need to be able to be above it and beyond reproach. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen. But we need resources from this city and whoever sits on the throne.
While you guys start smoking, we're gonna cut to Ridley and Vonet for a little bit. Ridley, Vonet whisks you through the city at probably the fastest speed you've ever gone in your life. Like, you cross the entirety of this city in about 4 minutes. And he whisks you up and through the doors of a noble house, and you find yourself just sitting in a large, cushy chair in the library as he's sitting across from you. So, Ridley, how are you enjoying...
speed?
No, of course not.
Oh man, I really want to go way faster than that.
Well, you know, once all of our work is done, I'm sure I can give you a tour of the countryside.
That'll be nice.
I was afraid I would snap your neck unintentionally, and that would deter some of my plans for the evening.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not as fragile as I look.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. How are you enjoying your stay in the city so far?
Good. Yeah. We caused a lot of mayhem earlier, so that's a lot of fun. Got
Oh?
a pet that I think almost murdered a couple people.
Oh, well, that is splendid. Every boy should have a murderous pet. Although
Yeah,
I thought...
My
so-
dad wouldn't let me get one, so...
Well,
the
your
first one.
father gave you Sathar, did he not? Isn't one
I guess
murderous
so,
pet
yeah,
enough?
yeah. No, it's not enough.
Oh, well, clearly you're a man of high aspirations. Now, Ridley, I would say that we've been friends for quite some time, haven't we?
Like a couple weeks, but yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, how many of your other friends have read those marvelous novels with you?
Everyone on the ship, actually, but... Sathar also has read all of them. So Sathar, I think, is the only other one.
Sathar's not counted as a friend.
And what did you
No,
think?
it's already been established he's a dangerous pet.
True.
And what did you think of my daughter when you met her?
She seemed alright, I guess.
Now, what if I told you that she was a bad ruler and she took all the fun things away from these people?
Well, she does not like Sathar, so she's got that going for her.
Well, yes. There are some traits that me and my daughter share.
Like, what sort of thing? I know Sathar was disappointed there wasn't any public executions anymore.
Oh, no public executions. The streets no longer flow with blood. There's no fighting rings anymore. I was very disappointed when I heard she removed those.
That is very disappointing.
There's no more prisoners that you can just treat as they are. Although I will say, it's the touch she added to the castle walls is very nice.
Oh, all the heads and whatnot?
Oh, the people? Yes. Now, Ridley,
Not
I...
enough fire, though.
Excuse me?
I said there's not enough fire.
I entirely agree with you. I was actually going to ask you if you'd be willing to give my daughter a show this evening.
What type of show?
Oh, a fire show, obviously.
Oh, I would love that.
Before I left, I gave her a gown that was fireproof, and I believe she'll be wearing it this evening, so no worries about burning her.
Fireproof gown. Aren't you know, I won't go there. I guess, you know, I thought maybe vampires might be really flammable, so maybe it just counteracts it.
Oh, no. This is, this gown will not catch a flame regardless of the circumstances. I believe it's very similar to that suit that Professor Malum keeps in his trunk, the green one.
Ah, yes.
Anyways, I was wondering if perhaps you could give her a fire show and then maybe drive this through her heart. And he just holds out a wooden stake.
Is that part of the show?
Oh, absolutely.
So you just want me to assassinate her, like, right in broad daylight?
Well, who better than the Emperor of Kali?
Well, I'm fine with it. I'm just asking. That's what you're asking me.
That is exactly what I am asking you.
Okay, sure. Why not?
In return, you'll get your army. The rest of my accommodations for the nobles who have betrayed me have been handled.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what happens.
Splendid. I have some friends I'd like you to meet, actually, if you're interested.
Oh, why not? Yeah.
He knocks twice on the table, and you see a bunch of nobles, file in. He goes, first and foremost, my oldest friend, the Baron and Baroness Astaroth, and a man and woman who are very clearly vampires, bow to you. He goes, then we have Lord and Lady Waldrum, Lord and Lady Nazera, Sir Hazelmere and his wife, and then Sir Tierney and his wife. They will all be there to assist you in your show however you need.
Awesome. Just don't get too close to the flames, you know?
And then, oh yes, there is one more. And you kind of just watch as a figure appears behind him. He goes, this is the young spy master Bunvargo. He will be assisting you this evening.
Hello.
He kind of just looks at you, and he kind of looks at you. Hello.
Is that why that one person, isn't the spy master anymore? I forgot his name.
There were many spy masters before me.
I see. So, how can I expect your help?
Oh, well, should it not go as planned, these individuals have promised to do their best to handle the guards for us.
That makes sense. Some people just don't like flame shows, It's not cool, I guess, in some circles.
Yes. Sir Hazelmere and Sir Tierney are actually on the Royal Guard themselves. So they will be in attendance this evening.
Oh, well, that's good.
All I have to ask you is, do you need anything to help spice up your demonstration?
Do I need anything?
I'm gonna need that guy's leg.
I'll let you know. I gotta think about it. I've never actually put on a flame show before.
And I ask that you not tell your compatriots about this. The Vizier, the right-hand man of my daughter, has the ability to read minds, and I feel like he's going to suspect treachery from all of them but you.
I see. Not even Sithar? I can't even tell him?
No, I think they're going to suspect treachery from him most of all.
That's fair.
There is one person he can tell.
But Vonet doesn't know that.
Yes, Tattletale. I got
Yeah,
it.
Vonet was there when all of it was discussed on the ship.
Vonet just might not want him to tell you anyways.
I mean, that's fair.
After all, you were just knighted. But yes, you could probably tell Tattletale, Ridley. I can see absolutely no way that goes horribly wrong.
He's not gonna tell. Why would he tell?
Anyways, shall I be returning you to your friends? Would you like any food, water, candy?
No, I think I'm okay.
Fantastic. And he kind of just disappears from his chair and you feel a hand on the back of your neck. We'll go faster this time. Are you ready?
Yay! Let's go!
And he just takes off, and within 10, you can't even see the buildings passing. Within 10 seconds, you're just back at the inn. Well, put on a good show for us tonight, Ridley.
Wow, that was fun. And faster. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
If you succeed, I'll go faster still.
Ooh.
And he just disappears, leaving you just at the entrance to this inn. Jeremy sticks his head out of your pocket and just vomits.
Oh no.
And you head in, and I'm assuming head upstairs and hear them talking from Jack's room.
Yeah.
Are you just walking in?
Yep.
So you guys are all like lighting pipes and all that as Ridley just opens the door and walks in. Doesn't knock, not a care in the world.
I hand Ridley a cigar.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Gotta
Alright.
focus. I got a show tonight.
Oh?
You got a show?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you performing?
Fire, obviously.
Where? What? Why?
I thought I'd, put on a little performance.
For the
It's my gift, right? She told us
for
to
the
come with
queen?
gifts. Yeah,
She told us to come with gifts. Nobody told me this.
Yeah, we had to.
What am I
present
supposed to
something for
bring?
The army.
As if,
Well,
we're supposed to
as
discuss this,
Professor
so-
Malum like looks around. No one told me about gifts. Now I'm gonna look like a damn fool.
Well, we're bringing you. That's the gift.
You were gonna look like a damn fool anyway. You are you.
That's a moot point, isn't it? More of a fool then. Though you do have a good point. But anyhow, what could we possibly bring as a gift?
I'm not bringing a gift.
I don't know. The most characteristic thing I know about her is that she does not like Zathar. So if you go based on that,
He
So we
likes.
just, like, don't bring Zathar?
Wait, what if we kill Zathar and bring her his corpse? And then I'd laugh,
I don't-
obviously joking.
My corpse wouldn't remain here. You do understand
Think-
that, yes?
There are ways to make that happen.
I think she'd prefer it alive that she could do it herself.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with that one too.
I'm sure there's plenty of things she'd like to do to my corpse. Mainly like stab me,
Anyways.
bludgeon me, vivisect me. But no, one of her favorite things is jewelry.
Jewelry, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Get you
tell you
another
exactly
message,
what, because if
PG.
we both got her the same thing, that would be kind of ridiculous.
Oh, of course it would.
Roran doesn't much care. He's gonna let you use your magic whichever side you choose.
Okay.
As long as you're on the winning side, he doesn't seem to give a shit.
Okay. So
So-
him and I are of the exact same mentality
Yes.
in
Are we
this then.
Are we starting a revolution then?
Oh no. You guys have no idea I had that internal monologue.
No,
I'm still planning on just going with the flow tonight.
Well, Sathar
Mhm.
asked that
Why would you start a revolution?
before.
Yeah, and I said tonight we do nothing. We need to determine
Yeah, are we supposed to be coming with the deal to get her army? And what's supposed to happen tonight? I mean, it seems
Yeah,
like
but-
the easiest way right now.
But Vonet was talking. He mentioned something else political. Look. Either way,
Yeah,
as
but
long
Vonet's
as
a tool, so just leave him out of this.
What do you mean leave him out of it? The man ran this whole damn country.
insight check.
Are you lying about him being a tool, Ridley?
No, I don't think so.
No. But Ridley loves Vonet. This has
Well-
been shown time and time again. They're like buds.
generally we can't insight check other players.
Yeah, you can only do it if
Okay,
they're
then-
objectively lying.
Then I'm gonna say this. I'm suspicious of Ridley because A, he just went and hung out with Vonet. B, he hung out with Vonet all the time when he didn't have to on the ship.
He's also repeatedly lit Vonet on fire.
Right, they're fun. But like Vonet is fun for him. He enjoys Vonet.
I never said I dislike Vonet. I just said he's a tool.
Yeah. I've known plenty of tools that were great to hang out with.
I feel like I'm about to be insulted.
I feel personally called out.
It's a great insult because people just take it as an insult, and I don't have to say anything. It's great.
Right.
I don't have to actually attack.
Should I have felt insulted there? I don't understand.
No. Well, obviously you shouldn't have, because if you didn't, then you're not.
Oh, okay.
Only two
Nope.
of us self-identified as tools.
Exactly. Oh, Lord. Sorry.
I've risen
Anyways.
above. I'm an entire toolbox.
Well,
Anyways,
hold on.
Ridley, shouldn't you be rehearsing or something? If you're going to do a presentation for the Queen, it has to be right.
Oh, you're
Okay.
right, you're right.
Let's go. Full recital right now. Go.
Well,
Not in my room. Go to his.
lights are taking a fire. Oh, okay.
I don't have a room. Ridley, where's your room?
I guess let's go to my room and rehearse.
Well, Ridley, before you do that, who would you want to side with? Out of curiosity.
Sorry.
Jace has an opinion.
Jace has a very strong.
Who does Jace want to side with?
Jace, 2 barks for Vonet, 1 bark for Princess, no barks, and we overthrow both of them and take the kingdom.
I mean,
That's
I'm not
fine.
sure. I don't really know the queen enough to do anything about it. So
I don't think that last one is a.
Also, but consider maybe we don't care who's in charge. We just care if they're involved.
We just need to
If we
be on
start a
whoever's
revolution,
winning. The side of whoever's winning.
nah, even mood of that. If we start a revolution, you guys actually have a chance to take Cali, because you don't have a bunch of foreign armies, getting involved. Yes.
Yeah, but we piss off the wrong one and they win, then we have an entire separate army to worry about.
Yeah, but that's long in the future after you've taken Cali.
I don't
It
think
is.
you understand how coups work in Swarwulu. They're done in typically 48 hours, and everything's business
yeah?
as usual again.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's a
they're
bummer.
vampires. They don't have time for that shit. They handle business and then they move on.
They have millennia. How do they not have time for that shit?
Because it's exhausting.
They're very self-important.
Well, I knew that one a long time ago.
Alright, well then I need to go out and get some jewelry. I will be back.
Well, I'm gonna follow you just so we don't buy the same thing, because that would be awkward, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be awkward. Aren't you
I'm
gonna help
going-
Ridley?
What world do you think we're in where medieval jewelers are mass producing jewelry?
Yeah, but we can't both get her a ring.
Is Swarwulu the wish.com of jewelry?
It is now.
No. That's Tejas. Because they would actually make products in mass of that shit quality.
Yeah, that's true. They would.
I'm going to head to wherever in town I know I can get like nice bottles of wine.
All right. The inn downstairs probably sells them. You're in a high class inn.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, so I'll just go downstairs and peruse his wine selection.
When you get downstairs, the sommelier looks at you and he goes, "What can I interest you in today, sir?"
Well, I'm looking for something for a gift for the queen. And also I'm meeting with an old associate tomorrow for dinner, and I would like to bring a bottle with me for that. Unfortunately, I don't know what's being served at either meal.
Oh.
So pairings may be a little difficult. I'm gonna want something that will go with just about anything.
So for the queen, I can recommend this. And he pulls a bottle off the top shelf. It is our finest blood wine, aged 200 years. It will run only about 1,500 gold. The blood for this wine was taken from one of the original Asamar who inhabited the city. And then for your friend, is he a vampire or of the more mortal variety?
He is a human, yes.
Yes.
He is a human.
Oh, fantastic. Then may I recommend this rosé. It is the perfect mix of red and white. It should be, well, if you use it as a starter, I'm sure your friend will have plans for the rest of the meal.
Fabulous, and I'm fond of a good rosé.
Yes, this one will only run you about 20 gold. Regular wine is much easier to come by.
Oh, believe me, I understand. Hold that bottle for me for a moment, but I will pay for the rosé right now.
Fantastic.
As I'm sure you can understand, I don't carry coin and that sum on my person for many reasons.
Yes, of
Not
course.
the least of which being pickpockets.
Yes, of course. Now, would you like the bottle of rosé delivered at the time of the meeting? Because that is something we can do.
I will be leaving from here to go there, so I will just acquire it then and take it with me if you would like to store it for now.
Fantastic. We will keep it stored until then.
Thank you.
What name am I holding these under?
Oh, Sir James Moriarty.
Fantastic. And you watch him scribble a little note.
I'm gonna go to the ship and collect 1,500 gold. And then I'm gonna come back and pay for that bottle of wine.
Do you have 1,500 gold on the ship?
There's a fuckload of gold on the ship. We
Wasn't
had
most of that gold promised?
And didn't you put the rest of it into your bag of devouring?
Oh no. There was a whole bunch of gold on the ship other than that.
Yeah, but I thought you
It
promised that to the mercs.
Not all of it.
Yeah.
I thought it
Like-
literally was all promised.
No, it was like half plus basically profit sharing on future endeavors.
I recall us promising them basically everything on board as long as they would take us around. But that might just be me.
I kind of remember that too.
I'll
Besides,
say
when you're
I'll say that y'all have about 1,000 gold left on the ship, and you're gonna have to scrounge for the other 500.
I mean, I'm a rogue first and foremost. Collecting 500 gold in an upper end part of the city is not going to be difficult. Especially for one who people's personal charms that warn of intrusions like that won't work on because I cannot be divined. So like magically warded pouches and shit don't mean nothing because they can't see me because that requires an element of divination magic.
Snare isn't divination.
What?
He said the spell snare is not divination.
No, but when cast, you have to see the target. Otherwise, like magically triggered traps, have to use magic to see the person, which is divination. So somebody would have to actually catch me. I'm just saying it's not going to be super hard to come up with 500 gold.
I can't wait for you to do these rolls, fail a couple, and get murdered.
End up in the same guard cell that he did the first time.
We'll be holding you
Right.
here until the party.
Anyway, do I collect the 1,500 gold, or do you want me to make rolls and actively steal from people?
Well, I figured you'd ask the rest of the party first.
Well, no, because I'm buying this as my gift to her.
How are you going about stealing this? Just trying to pickpocket people in the upper end of the city? Because that will take a while.
Well, first I'm going to size up for specific types of people in the city. Primarily, anyone who looks like they would be a business owner moving to or from any type of banking establishment.
So you're just sitting outside one of the banks?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. While you do,
And-
give me a perception roll while you do that. We're gonna cut to the jewelry buying crew.
Alright.
Obviously, I'm someone entirely different
Yep.
when I'm doing this.
What do you look
Okay.
like? And what clothing are you wearing?
I look like more period appropriate, but think Indiana Jones, but darker colors.
Is that clothing you have in your cloak? Is that in the list of stuff you have?
Adventurer's outfit.
Okay.
So like period appropriate, like adventurer guide type outfit.
And what race are you right now?
I will be in Swarwulu. Do they kind of ignore elves?
No. You haven't seen an elf since you got here.
Cool. Human.
Okay. They do ignore
Because
humans.
if I'm not human, the vampires will be able to smell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Because I don't know if my scent changes to the creature I look like since I physically change and it's not magic.
Yep.
I don't know how exact that is.
Yep. Alright, so jewelry crew. Malum, are you staying to help Ridley with his performance, or are you leaving Zeos in charge of the child?
Well, as Zathar clearly
What?
doesn't, as Zathar clearly doesn't want me with him, I'm gonna look at Zathar and go, "Yeah, okay, you go do whatever shady shit you want to do in town. I'll keep an eye on the kid."
I mean, you're welcome to come with me. It's just, we can't get the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that would be,
Ridiculous.
yes, of course, insane. I
Actually,
might just not get a gift. I'll probably just like slip my name onto a note from one of the other ones, as it is.
I would just try to entirely replace the note and see what happens to the other guy.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So they head out to go discuss jewelry in the likes.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to fix that.
Okay, so you nat 20. So you easily get the 500 gold. You just mug a guy on his way home.
Wait, I don't know. Does inspiration just give you a nat 20?
Yeah, that's how I've been doing inspiration.
Okay.
That's
Sure.
not how it works. Rules is written, but that's how I do it because I think inspiration should be. And I think if you use your inspiration and you roll a 1, that's kind of shitty.
Well, so the two ways to do it in the book are either you get advantage or you add a d6. I think is the optional rule.
Yeah, I'm
But-
just gonna keep sticking with the nat 20 rule.
No,
It's
no,
more fun.
I like what you do because you don't give out inspiration like some other DMs do. So it's actually something that was a big deal when we get inspiration, not like, oh, have inspiration every
Yeah.
5 seconds.
You managed to get 750 more gold.
On top of the 500 that I needed?
No, including the 500
Oh,
you need.
okay. I'm like, that's kind of a lot. I'm into it.
So Sathar and Malum, you head out into the city.
Yes. What are we chatting about on our way there, Mel?
Probably about whose note we can replace. Do you think the kid's got anything other than the performance? That's probably not.
I
shout.
guarantee. Well, no, he has a couple of toys that he's brought with him that have some sort of sentimental meaning. And while she doesn't look it, she has a soft spot.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to give a toy.
Right.
Well, no, that's why we're getting jewelry.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, again, I would rather not spend money. So,
Oh,
I'd much rather steal someone else's gift.
the place that we're going generally is a favor, but it's not jewelry in the traditional sense.
Cool.
Speaking of which, you happen to have a vial on you?
Yeah. As Malum like digs around in his pouch for an empty vial.
Cool, thank you.
Nope, not this one. This one will kill us all. No. Here we go. Here's an empty one.
Why do you carry
Oh,
around
nope.
a vial which
That's
would
the
very
toxic
clearly,
gas. This one's empty, I think.
or it's an invisible toxic gas?
Yep. No, but that was the other one. That one was on the left. I make sure I sort it.
Your left or my left?
My left. Why would it be your left?
I don't know. You're the one with toxic gas in their bag.
Just take this one. It's probably fine. As Malum hands it over and takes 2 steps back.
He's he's gonna like hold it away from him and open it, pointing it towards Malum.
Nothing happens.
Excellent. He's just gonna look for a random human on the side of the road.
You see a human kind of just leaning up against one of the alleyways.
You're gonna walk up and go, "Hey there, I need to talk to you."
The human looks up. What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I need your.
Do I know you? I don't know you. And he looks at Malum and goes, "Do I know you?"
Yes.
No, you
we went to
don't.
college together.
Roll deception.
Zathar's just gonna turn and stare at Malum like, "Why?"
Oh, come on.
It was good. It was good.
It was good, and then it rolled. It's fine.
Joke's on you. I didn't go to college.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
definitely the
Should've
joke on him.
guessed.
Anyways, I need some of your blood.
Excuse me?
He's gonna
What
turn and
doesn't
look
look
at
like
Malum
you're
and go,
using
"Did
it?"
I switch to Infernal or something? I need your blood."
No, you can't ask me for that. That practice was outlawed. Why don't you just go to one of the dispensaries and get your fix?
Better fresh.
When was this outlawed?
Before I was born.
What, like 70 years ago? 80 years ago?
This, like, obviously 20-year-old man looks at you and goes, I don't know. Before 20 years ago.
Oh, you're 20? God, you humans age weird. Alright.
He looks at Malum and just gives him, like, a why do you hang out with this guy look.
Just shrugs. Yeah.
What's in it for me?
Well, sure, the guards would make your life a whole lot harder. Especially talking back to, you know, a non-human.
Why don't you just get some blood from your servant?
Malum looks around.
His blood is old and you look younger.
Oh, me. Oh. No. No.
Plus, his blood has some adulterants in it. I don't really know what it would do.
I'm gonna. What do you want my blood for?
Oh, to make a gem.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the jeweler, like
Didn't
3
you
blocks
hear
from
blood
here.
diamonds are the best diamonds.
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask him? I'm sure he has some.
Well, yeah, but if you don't make it, is it really the same for a gift?
If you make it out of somebody you don't know, is it really the same as a heartfelt gift? You could use your servant's blood. It's just a gem.
She'd know. Oh! He's gonna say as he stops for a second and starts going through his bags. He goes, I think it was in here somewhere.
As you start going through your bag, this guy's just gonna take a step out of the alley into daylight where there are more witnesses.
What, not comfortable in the shadows? Seems like a weird city to be uncomfortable with shadows.
Yeah, well, you're walking around with the weirdest vampire I've ever met, so...
Oh, it's okay, he's not a vampire.
Oh?
Yeah, he's just a devil.
That's somehow worse.
No.
Somehow worse.
It's fine.
What? And if I give him my blood, that seals some sort of pact and then I'm bound to him? I think not.
That's kind of presumptuous, don't you think? Just because he's a devil, he's always making deals. Come on, man. How dare you stereotype this fine cat like that?
You know,
The thug
I'm
turns
impressed
around,
that
"Okay,
you
how about we
fucked up
make a
that
deal?"
badly.
I must have used it.
To be clear, for chat, just so chat knows what just happened. He asked me if he could look to see if he had a vial of elf blood left, and I told him to roll a d100, and if it's an 80 or higher, he can have it. 20% chance. He rolled a 4.
I do not have it. Well. I have a bottle of Asamir blood.
Nope, use that.
I asked you for a second one. Did you not give it to me?
I don't think you asked for a second one.
You asked him for it, he never gave it to you.
Damn it! He's gonna turn and look at Malum and go, so listen.
As soon as you turn to Malum, this guy's gonna start slowly backing away down the street.
I need you to help me knock this man unconscious.
Okay. as Malum reaches to grab him.
Roll me a contested acrobatics check.
Ooh.
You just grab this
Nope.
guy by the jacket, Malum, and he goes, "Let go of me!"
Right into the alley.
Okay, you are gonna have to give me strength to see if you can drag this man in there. This is just gonna be a series of contested rolls.
I'll help him if it, you know.
Oh, between the two of you, you guys can just grab him and drag him into this alley.
Yeah.
He
Look,
is
man, I
gonna
only need a
start.
little
He
bit
is
of blood.
gonna start screaming though.
Hand over mouth.
Through your hand, you just hear him yelling, "Guards! Guards!"
No. This is quiet time. Okay, just a little bit of blood, and then everything's back to normal. All right.
Let me go!
As
Sathar's
soon
gonna
as-
hold up a gold coin.
Are you interested?
Sathar is just going to, like,
Malum, you
Grab
feel
this-
this guy lick the inside of your hand.
Are you licking me? Stop that!
Do you pull your hand away?
No!
He's gonna keep licking your hand.
You cut it out, you horse's ass!
He's gonna keep licking your hand.
Sathar's just gonna pull out a dagger and put it against the inside of his elbow and say, "Your choice: across the river or down the stream. Keep fighting."
Malum's gonna cast prestidigitation on his hand and make it taste like shit.
Ugh. This guy. Wait.
Oh.
Well, if he failed, I was gonna have him vomit on your hand.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then drown
Man
in his
has-
own vomit.
A lot of dedication.
Look,
Was
you
that
either
you who rolled that?
was me.
get a gold
Oh, you rolled
For
it
your
as
blood.
Zathar.
or you die for your blood.
Make him take his hand off my fucking mouth.
Are you gonna scream?
Are you gonna pay me?
I'll pay
We'll
you.
pay you if
I
you don't
won't
scream.
scream.
All right, take your hand off. He's gonna let
Great,
go of
Miles.
the dude's wrist.
Gonna remove his hand, but just be ready to cast Chaos Bolt.
He's just gonna like, ugh, and he's gonna spit on the ground. He goes, "If you would have just led with the gold, we could have settled this admirably. How much do you need?"
3 vials?
He's gonna be like, can I stand up, please?"
Sure.
He's gonna stand up and like brush himself off, and he's gonna go, "I thought you came up here asking for blood because you knew what I did on this corner, but clearly you didn't." And he's gonna open his jacket and he goes, "All right, I have Goliath blood, human blood, elf blood, a little bit of ASMR blood
Oh!
left.
How much is the elf blood and the ASMR blood?
I can give you the ASMR blood for a vial for 3 gold, and I'll do the elf blood. I'll give you 2 for 3."
Done. 6 gold.
He's gonna pull the vials out and pass them across to you. He's like, you didn't have to ask for mine. You could have just been, you know, inquisitive at all. Although normally people do send their servants here to do this stuff for them, and you may want to have, you may want to have your servant checked for some sort of disease.
Why is that?
I don't think human beings are supposed to taste like that.
Oh, he's not human. He's gonna pat him on the shoulder. Thank you.
Anyways,
Uh,
good day.
Come back if you want to do more business. I think I have some demon blood in here somewhere.
He's gonna pause for a second, and his fur is gonna stand up, and he's just gonna turn back and say, "What did you say?"
Demon blood.
I need that.
Where did
Is
you
it, like,
get
spicy?
demon blood?
Same place you get any blood. The battlefield.
demon blood doesn't normally persist in this realm.
Not without the right spells. But my boss is a very busy man.
Can I see the vial?
He pulls out a vial and he's holding it like very clearly so you can't take it, and he's holding it a couple feet back from you. But it is a vial with a glowing black ichor in it. Ichor?
Here.
Ichor? And
Ichor.
there are
I
there are
already know
gold runes all over the outside of this vial.
How much is that?
Hmm. Well, I mean, for the hassle you've given me today.
Yeah, but, you know, we very kindly didn't slit your wrists. So,
Well, that's fair. That's very fair. I suppose we could come to an agreement. How much are you willing to offer for it?
I more so would like to know who it belongs to before I purchase it. The other two doesn't particularly care, but demon blood is different.
Oh, I don't handle that. I don't handle the acquisitions.
He's gonna hold up the 3 vials he just bought and hold it out in front of him and go, I tell you what, you hold on to this, you can stand at the end of the alleyway so I can't run past you, I just want to look at the vial. Then we'll trade back and then we can continue this conversation, yeah?
Tell you what, you see that tarp over there? You go stand on that, and I'll let you take a look at it all you want.
What's your name?
It's of no importance to you is what it isn't, devil.
Well, it's of importance if I want to do business with you again. I need a way to find you.
I'll be on this corner.
Well, yes, but assuming you aren't.
Assuming I'm not, you don't need to do business with me.
How much?
If you're willing to part with it for 100 gold. It's not the easiest thing to acquire.
Good to know. I will be back.
Alrighty. You heading on your way with your 3 vials?
Yep.
Malum, are you doing anything when you during this?
He's just gonna step back and let Sithar sort of do his business.
You know, like when walking any pet, you just gotta let them do their business.
Exactly.
Leave it to Sithar to shit all over the city.
I don't think demon.
Oh, he's gonna prestidigitation fix his damn hands though.
Well, it would just
Got
wear off
standards.
after a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alrighty, so you guys head to what I'm assuming is the jeweler's shop.
Yep.
Sithar, when you walk into the jeweler's shop, you are immediately greeted by, I told you never to come in here again, cat.
I'm honestly surprised you're still alive.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. A good necklace can do wonders, and he taps his chest, and you just hear the sound of his rings hitting something metallic.
Look, I honestly thought you were gonna be dead with all that, nonsense you're into. How are you, you old bastard?
Oh, did you think banned for life just meant my life?
Well, it's worth a shot.
What do you need?
You're gonna hold up 3 vials of blood and go, looking for a gem. Well, to make a gem.
Oh, yeah? How soon do you need it? Because the last time you had me make a gem, I had some very angry royal guard in here.
Look, it's not my fault.
What's not your fault? You could at least tell me what happened.
Okay, I found the pool, and I was like, that would make a nice gem. I didn't know it was royal blood. That's on me, partially. But,
Anyways, you want me to make a gem out of them or out of this guy? Points to Malum.
No, these 3, just...
When do you need it by?
5 hours?
That's a hell of a task, Sathar.
Oh, I know, but
Are
I
you
came
still
for the
going by
best.
Sathar? You changed the name up quite a bit.
Well, you know, each reincarnation is a little different. Still
Mhm.
Sathar this time, though.
Rush order on the gem. You need it set in the ring. What are you getting? Ring, necklace? How big of a gem you need? There's a lot of specifications I'm gonna need from you.
Well, necklace. As for what it is, set in doesn't.
Hey, Panda, thanks
three
for the raid.
3 vials worth. However large you can make it from that.
Alrighty. Welcome, Raiders. They are currently negotiating the creation of a blood gem. He's gonna look at you, Sathar. Who's it for?
The queen.
Absolutely not.
Why?
That's why you banned.
Look, you banned me a long time ago. Can we not let bygones be bygones?
A lifelong ban is a lifelong ban. I was willing to do it if it was for whatever floozy of the night you had.
It's a gift. I'm not sleeping with her anymore.
Okay, and when something goes wrong and she can trace that gift back to my shop, I'm gonna be out of business.
Why would you be out of business?
Because I'm dead? After that last stunt you pulled, they tied me up in front of the castle and almost didn't let me back in by sunrise.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, I did not think they would go that easy on you.
That easy? I almost died, Sathar.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you gave them my actual location.
Because they were going to kill me.
Well, I lost a lot that day too.
What did you
You know,
lose?
I lost my favorite pair of boots. Do you know how?
Oh
how
no,
long-
your favorite pair of boots.
Yeah, my favorite pair of boots.
I didn't even think you wore shoes.
I don't normally. That's why they were my favorite pair.
Okay. And what do you have to trade for this gem? Am I getting the servant?
He's gonna turn and look at Malum and go, "He's worth the gem?"
I mean, I can make a lot more gems out of him. Always nice to have another bleeder.
Yeah. I may or may not have a bloodborne disease. It might be a bad idea. He's
I
back at the
have.
mall.
Do you know a lot of people who are in the habit of eating jewelry?
He does.
Well,
yes,
I mean-
he worked at a college. They do very dumb things.
Oh yeah? What college did you work at?
You wouldn't know it.
One in Cali.
Ah, the Institute.
Yes, he was at the institute for a while.
I was definitely at the institute for a while, yeah.
Ah. You know, Sathar, word about you's getting around real fast.
Oh,
He's gonna
They
slide the
call him a
wanted
bitch.
poster across the counter towards you.
I tell you what, you make me the gem, you can call the guards.
I don't care about your wanted poster. Nobody here's going to enforce it. Figured you just
Oh.
want to know.
Is it Order of the Queen?
No. This is order of... I guess that guy's dead now. It doesn't really matter.
He's gonna look confused and look down at the poster.
It is ordered by the Emperor of Kali.
Oh! Yeah, no, the actual Emperor's a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah? And he's gonna slide Ridley's wanted poster across. Is it this kid?
It is!
Well, I stand by. I'm not gonna sell anything to you, Sathar. It's bad for my health. He's gonna turn to Malum and go, what can I get you?
Well, are there any more wanted posters over there? Just curious.
He's gonna turn around and he's gonna look. He's gonna go, I mean, there's a couple from the Inquisition, but nothing I would worry about.
Oh. I tell you, it's gonna be kind of sad, and they go, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I have 4 or 5 wanted posters here for rogue Inquisition agents. You wouldn't happen to know a Zeos, would you?
do I know a Zeos? I look at Sithar.
He's an old man. He doesn't know many people.
I know a lot of people. In fact, when I was but a wee lad, I met the Queen.
How about
What
I
was
take
that?
him out of your shop if you make this for me?
How about I'll make it for him and he kicks you out?
I mean, that works for me.
Out
too.
with you, cat! Out! As Malum opens his bag and pulls out a spray bottle. Go! Go! Out!
Sathar's eyes are going to glow a like slight infernal when he sees that and goes, "Do not. No. Look, I have. If it's blood you're after, I specifically need it made out of this. I can replace. I can give you a. You'll deal in buckets.
No, I deal in coin.
Well, I mean, you said that you could make plenty out of him, so like, I was thinking.
I mean, he's worth the equivalent of coin, especially if I keep him alive, only bleed him every once in a while.
I tell you what, I can supply you once Ridley has been reinstated. I will send you a shipment of juice bags.
I'm interested. How many are we talking?
12 every 6 months.
6 a month. And I get this one up front.
I unfortunately can't trade him.
Oh, he belonged to the Emperor, not you?
Yes.
Well, Sithar, it's good to see you're still licking the boots of whatever royal family you're in contact with.
A deal's a deal. You know that better than most.
Yeah, I do. How's that other guy you were in here with last time? What was his name? Started with an R.
Roran is,
No,
actually
not that
crap.
one.
Oh,
Who's Roran?
never mind.
Just a demigod we know.
I'll tell you what, you get me some of his blood, I'll make you whatever the fuck you want.
I think his blood is mostly steel, so. Like,
Anyways,
I don't think that's.
I'm not tempted to make you anything considering where that second gem you brought me for the ring last time was. That thing wasn't normal, Sithar. His headset died, so we're gonna cut to Ridley and Zeos. Ridley practicing his magic show.
Yeah, so Ridley's practicing actually trying to just shape his fire into like animal shapes.
How's he doing at it? Roll me Arcana, actually.
I am standing at a good solid few, like 30 feet back, just watching him.
Not doing
That
great.
is not well.
Well, you've made a bunny rabbit.
Perfect.
Every time it hops, it just turns back into a ball of fire.
It's a work in progress.
He's workshopping it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Is Zeus doing stuff?
Zeos and Ridley are practicing his magic show.
Beautiful.
I'm standing like across the room while watching.
Are you saying anything, Zeos?
I was just like, you're making good progress.
Ridley's like, this isn't big enough.
The fire suddenly gets larger.
He tries to make like a
Don't
huge bird out
burn.
of it.
Don't burn the inn down.
You manage to turn it into like a phoenix that just flies around the room. All right. Back to Sithar and Malum. What was the last thing you heard, Sithar, before your headset died?
The last thing I was saying is that I can't trade it. That he knows that we were talking about deals.
Okay, did you hear what he said about the gem?
No.
He said the second gem you gave him to inset in the ring last time was not a normal gem.
I know it wasn't a normal gem, and that's I need to find that gem. But I'm pretty confident that the princess still has it.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, there's a pretty good chance that she got rid of it after you left. She was pretty mad there for a while, Sathar.
Well, she's pretty bad.
A few hundred years.
She's pretty bad most of the time. But look, that gem is irreplaceable.
I mean, I got locators on all my jewelry. I can check for you. You can't tell anyone about it.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. I tell you what, six slaves or 6 juice bags per month when Ridley is installed.
Yeah, but if I'm not getting
also-
that one, I'm gonna need like 800 gold up front. It is a rush job.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have 800 gold.
You always give me the blood bag.
The what?
I think we probably have that on the ship, don't we?
No, you.
I mean, I'll take another blood bag if he ain't gonna do. I mean, how many?
I think we could rustle one of them up.
Yeah, I got somebody in mind. I tell you what, I'll give you this. You start on it, and before you give it to me, I'll come back with somebody.
All right. Seems like a fair deal to me. Hey, I got one thing to say though, Sathar. You don't break any laws while you're doing this. I don't want this brink coming back on me again.
I have no intention of breaking any laws.
You've been gone a long time. Do you even know the laws?
Well, apparently everything I like to do is suddenly, a crime.
Well, that's because everything you like to do was the same things her father liked to do.
Yeah, she had daddy issues.
That is not my place to speak on. I am but a jeweler.
Well,
I like my head where it is, firmly attached. Unlike those stuffed animals of yours they sell down by the dock.
oh, aren't those cool?
Well, did you hear about the story about how those came to be?
I did not.
She got a couple hags to come into the city, tried to make some sort of voodoo thing for you. People saw her with it, and it just kind of became the newest big trend.
I don't have a soul for those to... Whatever.
Well, according to the queen, you also don't have a heart, so...
That's disappointing.
Yeah, there were a couple other things she said you were lacking in that department, too, but that's not my place to say either. I'm but a jeweler.
He's gonna turn and look at Malum and go, it's not true.
Don't have to reassure it to me. I ain't curious.
Oh, that's good, I guess. Anyways, we'll be back.
I'll see
Even
you
never has
then.
been my style.
Alrighty. Where y'all headed?
I'm assuming back to the, actually probably back to the ship to go selectively murder another member of our crew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or you could just bleed, multiple, not just one person.
No, we need a blood bag.
Yeah. You
And
could
the
bleed
guy
multiple
wants them
people with one
alive.
bag.
Blood bag is a derogative term in this city for a human,
Got it.
not an actual bag filled with blood. Like a meat bag filled with blood.
Alright. So you head to the ship, and when you get back to the ship, Viet looks like he's He has a black eye, a bruised jaw, and he looks at you. He goes, "Welcome back. What do you want, Sithar?"
What? Couldn't I have just stopped by?
No, you never just stop by.
That's not true. I've stopped by multiple times because this has been my home.
I suppose. Anyways, your thing in the basement ripped off one of my boatswain's arms and beat him to death with it. So, we
Oh, is he
currently have it
he's
locked
dead?
in the captain's quarters.
Are you positive he's dead?
Oh, very.
Damn.
We couldn't separate what was his shoulder and what was his skull afterwards, so
That's.
we hung him from the side of the boat for you if you want to take a look.
I'm gonna go over and take a look.
This dude's head is gone.
Hmm.
So is his arm.
Well, speaking of which, are we running low on crew?
We're not, but I'm running low on patience for them disappearing.
Totally fair. I'm thinking going into town and finding a couple of new recruits.
I mean, I have not against it.
Excellent.
Speaking
I
of
will
which,
need
Vonet dropped by earlier.
Okay. What did
He want?
He offered us some employment while we're docked. I hope you don't mind if we take the deal.
What does it entail?
That's between us and the vampire.
Boy.
It entails what
try
we're
not to
good
get
at,
us
though,
over,
if that
yeah.
gives you enough of a clue.
Yeah, it's fine with me. As long as it's not dancing. I've seen your crew try to dance.
Yeah, they
Or-
really need to
or
get their
we-
land legs under them.
Anyways, we were gonna take one into town to, try to drum up some support.
Let me be clear about something, Sithar.
What's
I've
that?
lost more of my men working for you than I ever have without getting in a fight. So if you take one into town, I expect to get him back.
Yeah, for sure.
Roll deception.
No.
Unless you're
he-
not
he-
lying.
I'm not lying. He just needs to get recruits, and then he can sacrifice one of the recruits and come back with more people.
Anyways, why are you so interested in recruiting for my forces? Don't you have a whole army now or something?
Well, you scratched my back, I'm scratching yours.
Kind of looks at your hands. He goes, "I prefer if you didn't."
You sure? I give great massages.
I'm sure you do until you rip a hole in my back and eat my heart.
I don't eat hearts. The heart is very stringy. Livers are where it's at.
He just kind of turns and looks at Malum and gives you holds his hands up like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know, right? I heard livers were more jello-y. No one likes jello. I heard lungs are really where it's at. It's like a sponge cake.
You both have
Actually,
problems.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, Sithar, let's be straight. What do you actually need?
Need one of your people to come in town and help me drum up support. I need to convince a random individual to sacrifice their life for the greater good.
I'm the greatest good yo ever got. I'm sorry. I'll send a couple men into town to recruit. Or do you just need us to drag someone off the street for you?
Or that could totally work as well.
We are mercenaries. It is what we're good at.
I don't know why I didn't lead with that. Yeah, that's a way better idea. Yeah, that one.
All right. Give me 1 second. He heads back into the ship, and then you watch a group of guys no longer wearing their sailor's clothes, wearing half plate, walk off and walk down the deck. He goes, "Come back in a half hour. I'll have your guy for you."
Appreciate it.
Cool.
And
Very busy bees.
I feel like this has been a very illuminating conversation. Let's continue to be straight with one another.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well,
Malum
for
is
one,
open book.
where'd the chemist go?
He's gone. I let him go.
What?
I let him go. He had places to be that weren't here, so I let him go.
Sathar's just gonna lean in and go, like, let him go, or like,
Oh, he's gonna go destroy a rival city. It doesn't matter.
well, apparently your dude's still breathing.
I didn't give a shit if he was still breathing. I just wanted to know why he wasn't on the ship anymore.
I thought he was like your cousin.
I mean,
Nah, he paid you money. That's what it was.
we all have cousins. Doesn't mean we have to like them all.
True.
And saying someone's family does give me a fair amount of plausible deniability for why I was helping them, even though I didn't know what they were working on, he says, doing air quotes around it. Kind of like how I'd say you were my cousin if you got caught, I don't know, plotting to overthrow a throne.
Pretty nifty. Okay.
Oddly specific.
It's oddly specific. What have you,
Like I said, Vonet stopped by.
Hey, he didn't happen to have Ridley with you, did he?
Not when he saw us. Said he dropped the kid off at the tavern.
I thought I was just gonna
Speaking
look
of-
at Malum.
Malum's gonna look away and look into town. Do I see any big fires?
That's an excellent question. Ridley, roll me an Arcana check.
I would try and keep the fire down as much as possible.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
he
Between Zeos trying to stomp out fire all over the room while Ridley's making it, and Ridley learning to control his magic, you don't see any big fires. Ridley, you've managed to make your fire look like
You
several
might see
smaller
smoke.
animals at one time.
Or does his magic not create smoke?
It does when it lights other things on fire, but no, his magic isn't
The
inherently
fire
smoky.
itself doesn't create smoke. No.
It's only the things it catches on fire that make smoke.
Got it.
Well, it doesn't look like he's burned down the inn yet, so probably fine.
Well, who'd you leave in charge of him?
The little assassin.
Oh,
You know, the one that just like popped into the ship throwing knives.
I didn't throw the knife.
I mean, if either of you guys want to give me a perception check to see what the rest of the crew's doing to kind of glean what's going to happen, you can, by the way.
Cool. Nope, that's persuasion.
Alrighty. Sathar, are you making a roll?
Nope.
So, Sathar, you don't really notice anything out of place. Malum, you would notice that there are a bunch of barrels full of water that were not previously on the ship, and these men are walking by and dipping weapons in them.
Ah.
As well as you can see there are guys loading crossbows. Several of them have swapped out their regular metal spearheads for just what seems to be sharpened wood. These guys are very obviously preparing to kill a vampire.
Or lots of them, maybe even.
You can
Right.
see that they are doing similar things on all 4 of the other ships.
Malum's okay with this. He does not like this city.
He'll like the city less once they help Vonet take back over.
As you guys are sitting here talking, the guys in plate mail return and they just throw a bag on the ground in front of you, Sathar.
That was fast.
So, Doc, you don't have to go far to find urchins.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Watch the bag wheel around.
And Sathar, one more thing. Be sure you watch your back tonight.
Are you gonna be doing any stabbing?
Well, I won't, but, you know, in light of everything that's going on in this city, consider it a professional courtesy.
Noted.
Anyways, Malum, you have an excellent time at the party.
Oh, I will. I
Uh,
always do.
we actually have something for
Love a
you.
good party.
Our compliments to the queen.
Oh,
They're going to bring up a small chest, and he goes, I just ask that you don't open it until it's delivered. Just let her pull it off the gift table. It's something that Grissif cooked up before he left.
of course. This seems like the kind of thing I shouldn't put my name on the note for. If you catch my drift.
That's up to you.
Okay. Malum will take the little chest.
All right. Well, I suppose have a good time at your party. The ships will be ready to sail if you need them to be.
Okay. And if there was a commotion and the ships have to leave port early, where can we find you then?
Well, I suppose if there's a big enough commotion that we have to leave the port early, then that means our business is concluded.
Alrighty then. As Malum goes onto the boat and takes some of his shit with him.
What's up, Dave?
While I'm out and about, there are a couple of things I need to pick up.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Garlic,
Okay.
or any plant of the allium variety.
Okay. There's none sold in the city.
Right, but I forget what the flower is, but it's really common in plains regions. That is a member of the same family.
It is safe to assume that the things you would need to kill vampires are not sold in this city. At all.
Well, there's one thing that you should probably be able to get pretty easily in this city that in a very roundabout way can be used to kill vampires, because silver is not a problem, obviously.
Yeah, because people have coins. They can just melt
Right.
them into silver.
But I need saltpeter,
Yeah, you'd be able to find saltpeter in the city.
because that's used in agriculture, it's used in
Yeah.
baking.
It
it's
is
used-
very expensive right now, though, considering they are at war.
Right. I don't need a lot. I just need enough to turn my silver coins into silver nitrate.
Got it. You can find... I mean, there's a guy who would say that, back alley guy you'd know from your time as a spy master, you'd say he could do it for you for about 25 gold.
Okay. Any chance he knows anywhere to pick up garlic reasonably close?
No. He can't get you that.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're gonna take a quick break, everyone. So hang out, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. See you then. When you go back, but you start on the wrong screen for a game that should have happened yesterday but didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah,
I'm
so
going to interrupt you for a hot second, or I'm going to forget to tell you that this is a thing you can do later. You can set up different profiles for the different games you run. That way you can't move to an asset set for another stream.
ooh, that's nifty. I might have you help me with that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So
Wow.
Sathar and Malum, I'm assuming you're taking this person back.
Well, before we take him anywhere, don't you think you should have him sign a contract? Make this a little bit more legal.
The dude in the bag?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick the
Lord
bag and see
knows-
if the dude's alive.
He doesn't move.
Hey, I'd responder. I'm throwing you in the river.
Viet's gonna look at you and goes, "He's unconscious. You want to carry a screaming individual in a bag through the city?" I mean,
It would remind me of my childhood.
You had a very fucked childhood.
I am a literal devil.
Do you have a childhood, or did you just kind of exist one day?
Well, when I said childhood, I more meant youth.
Were you ever smaller, or were you always this big of an asshole?
Oh no, I've always been this large.
Alright. Well, he's unconscious until you give him this, and he's gonna hold out a syringe.
What is this?
Something that'll wake him up.
All right. Malum, what is this?
It's
Malum will look at it.
Malum, roll me medicine.
it's epinephrine. I would wake him up for sure.
Could also be grease. Pretty sure grease going through your veins would wake you up.
This appears to be a concoction that is a mix of just, like, regular saline and what appears to be an engraved lightning spell.
Shocking.
Guess I'm done with the stream. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where I call it. Old man started making dad jokes. We've seen everything.
What? Who made a dad joke?
Malum just
Not
said
here, me.
shocking in response
To
To it
thunder
being-
spell.
engraved with lightning.
Oh. He's an old man, I expect it.
Isn't he also a father?
Of
was gonna say.
several hundred individuals, yes.
I
Keep
love
it
Somewhere
down.
that.
REM
Enhance,
just started
man.
playing in the end of the it's the end of the world as we know
How
it.
many kids do you have, Malum?
805.
Dear
And you're
God.
70?
Man's like the milkman.
Let's just say if you guys ever arrive in a city with prostitutes, they're gonna know Malum.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Anyways. Yeah, that'll wake him up.
Are they in this this world or in the other one?
Who knows?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the correct answer. Correct answer is yes.
He's been here quite a while.
He has been.
The longest dry spell Malum's had is when he was in the Institute's prison.
True.
Not even then.
Oh no.
Oh God.
no, indeed.
I now have just the head canon. Actually, no, I'm the DM. I can make it canon. That the reason
Yeah, I
that
was gonna say.
the reason the Emperor sent Malum with you was because he was pissed off because Malum kept seducing guards.
Oh no.
Like, Malum made a new escape attempt with a different seduced guard, like, every other week.
And they were nearly successful, but
Yeah, they got gradually more and more successful until the Emperor just decided to let him out and send him with you guys. Malum probably knows the inside of the Institute better than Sathar does.
So, as they're walking back, Malum, are you sure you're not part incubus?
Well, you know, I've never done one of them like blood tests or whatever. But
I mean, if you stand
sure I'm
real
human.
still and are 40% confident you are at least a little bit incubus, I could test it for you.
nah.
Ye
I'm
oldie
pretty
23 and me.
You sure?
I was gonna
If-
say.
if-
I was gonna try to
you know,
come up with a fancy name for that.
That's just a special identify spell.
Yeah.
if you're wrong, it's only gonna, set your soul on fire.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good. I might not have ever met my parents, but I'm pretty sure neither of them were a succubi. So I think we're good.
Do you bleed?
Of course have I bled?
Have you?
I'll think on that later. Anyways.
Anyways,
Do you bleed? Seems like a very personal question.
you guys arrive back at the jeweler's shop.
He's just gonna toss the bag on the floor.
The guy's gonna open the bag, look at it, and go, Sathar, where did you get this?
We bought it.
I'm assuming you have the contract of rope then?
That seems complicated.
So, no.
No, we didn't buy this. Why?
Well, I told you not to break any laws.
We didn't break a law.
And just tell me where you got the kid.
Kid?
He
He's gonna look in the bag.
he dumps out the bag and it's like a 16-year-old kid.
Huh. So it is. That's a child.
Like adults in these times.
So I guess I'll just ask again. Where the fuck did you get him?
From some. I want to say merchants, but they're not really merchants. They're more
What word were you about to say there, Sathar?
privateers.
Okay, and I'm assuming he was on board and is not a citizen of the city.
I honestly cannot answer that.
You honestly can't answer it, or you can't answer it honestly.
I honestly can't answer it.
I'm just gonna look at Malum.
I don't know where he's from.
Well, that'll work, and he just kind of shoves the kid back in the bag and tosses him into the back of the shop.
Anyways, we good?
I'll have your ring done in time.
Excellent.
What kind of ring did you want, by the way? What finger is this going on? You're not thinking of coming back and proposing, are you?
That was a necklace.
It was a necklace.
This guy
Yeah.
paid literally no attention to what you said.
No, a necklace.
Alright, what kind of necklace are we talking?
It's gonna turn and look at Malum. There are different types of necklaces.
Yeah, there's like the deep ones to, draw
One-
the eye or whatever.
Yeah, one of the
There's,
deep
like-
ones.
Alright. What do you want it embossed in?
Well,
I
I'm
want it
a.
Boston, I want it here.
I was just thinking.
Sorry.
I also thought that.
I'm assuming. Oh, what materials do you have?
Everything but silver.
Yeah, that tracks. Is gold extra?
Gold's the price of the gold.
Well, how much would it be?
Well, you brought me the kid, so we'll do 30 gold plus the cost for the rush order, which was 800. 830? 830 sounds good.
Didn't we agree that I would give you, juice bags?
Yeah, see, I thought about that agreement, and I ran the numbers as any good businessman should do, and I feel like there's a good chance you die. So,
Why would I die?
well, I didn't think you'd die last time, and you kind of did.
Well, no, I just vanished. Look, fine. Can you cut a you want to buy a gem?
Do I want to buy a gem?
Yes.
Kind of just gestures to all the gems in front of him underneath the glass.
Yes.
Malum's
I
gonna nudge him.
understand.
He
Or
sells them.
He's gonna pull out a diamond.
I'm interested. Could cut 500 or 600 gold off the price for that.
No. This diamonds are worth well more than that.
Where'd you get it?
This is mine. I've had it for years. It's rather sentimental. Look, like I said, I don't have a way to pay you besides this or a contract. Actually,
Malum's
want to sign a
like nudging.
contract?
I thought we had gold on the ship.
We're not at the ship.
I'll sign a contract. I'll sign a contract with you if I write it.
Why does everyone think I'll fall for that?
promise the terms will be good.
How about
We can have your
do my
servant.
best-
We can have your servant here sign as witness.
Well, you've already broken one contract with me, but you know, look, like I said, I don't have the gold to pay you, and I'm not particularly looking to sell you my undying loyalty.
No, no, no. Not your undying loyalty. Maybe your tail.
You want my tail?
Of course I want your tail. Think of the kind of stuff I could make with it. You really want a necklace the queen will be impressed with. I think that's the perfect show of I'm sorry. You cut off your own tail to apologize.
Malum, what do you think?
I mean, he's got a point. It'll make you look pretty apologetic. Cut off your own tail for a necklace.
I would also be tailless.
Yeah, you and everyone else in the shop. It's not a bad life.
True. I hardly ever fall down. I know, because I still got 2 good hips.
He kind of looks at you and goes, that surprises me.
Well, you know.
He used his hips a lot, apparently.
Ah. Drink enough milk, strong bones.
Oh, yeah.
Strong bones for the strong.
Say it, Dave. Say it.
Don't say it.
Say it.
Don't say it.
Why not?
Okay, now you can say it.
He's deaf. You just server muted him.
He's not
Fuck.
so
Rude. That's just
I
rude.
stopped myself. I was a good boy, kinda.
It's not like this is a PG stream.
That's 100% true. I just had them hand over a kid to be used as a fucking blood bag.
Exactly.
Look, if we can't do business, I'll just take the kid back.
What kid?
Really?
I mean, I'm going to assume that you didn't get this kid by lawful means.
Yeah, but then neither
I mean-
will you.
While I may be technically an enemy of the state, it probably won't look too great on you not only coercing with me, but if you were to have bought a child off of me.
I haven't given you anything yet. For all the guard
you
knows,
just
I
accepted
freed
a
this
child.
child from your clutches.
Well, you could very well make that argument, but you and I both know we'd end up on that wall, and I'm pretty confident I'm the only one who would make it till morning.
Well, I might make it till morning, but I wouldn't make it much after that. You got anything else to trade? I'll take 600 off for the diamond.
Well, that's still not enough to cover it. How about I trade you the diamond for it?
Well, you've been exploring the world for how many years? You gotta have something interesting on you. What about you, old guy? You got anything interesting on you?
Well, yeah, but it's mine.
You got that vial of toxic gas.
I have this empty vial. Give it a whiff.
I'll write you a note.
No. I mean, I think your
That's
account with
so
this. I think you
romantic,
still have.
Scott.
I don't think they actually locked out your account to the city, so a banker's note could work.
Sure, we can try that.
All right. He's gonna hand you a piece of paper. He goes, just write me a note for $750. You can keep the diamond.
He's gonna write you a note.
He's gonna take it and he's gonna pass you back a gold necklace with the gem, with a bright red gem inset in the center.
Wow, impressive work.
Well, you know, my work's pretty distinctive. That's how the queen knew it was me last time you fucked off and left all your friends for dead.
Well, friends is a bit of a stretch.
Associates. I mean, when all you have are associates, we might as well call them your friends.
Oh, I have friends.
You have friends? Well, how come I haven't met any of them?
Do you want to go meet my friends? I can introduce you.
I would be curious.
I'll set up a play date for you. Don't you worry.
Oh, great.
Sathar summons a devil. Malum, banishment. Sathar summons another one. Malum, banishment.
It's like a game of fetch.
Malum's echo knows a lot about fetch.
Stop doing
True.
this. The devil just screams as he's constantly summoned and banished.
Malum, fine. Banishment. Sathar, wait a minute. Just poofs out of existence.
No, wrong one! Oh, fuck.
When you mistime your killing Among Us.
Me.
True.
Alright, so
Oh,
you
it's a
know...
pleasure.
I'm sure it won't be, but I wish you good luck. Hey, so... What's the lowdown on the Queen's dad being back? It true?
I mean, we really need to get you checked, Malum, for what's the disease?
Alzheimer's.
No, the other one.
Dementia?
Not the one where you're crazy.
I think that both were you crazy.
Well,
Just in different ways.
we should get you checked for both of those.
Psychosis?
That one.
You
No,
know,
I'm
you
good.
should probably also get him checked for cirrhosis while you're at it.
Like how you all know these off the top of your head.
They're not uncommon diseases.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, but like,
Lothar
who
would.
pays attention to that?
Yeah, but Zeos,
Me.
your baby.
Members of society?
Right.
My greatest fear
People
in life
with
is losing
grandparents?
cognition. I have studied a lot of different illnesses.
I
that
knew
would take my
Alzheimer's.
cognition
That's
away from
about
me.
the only one I knew.
Alright, so he gives you this necklace and he goes, can I get you anything
Maybe
else?
dementia.
You need anything for yourself to bling yourself up? I do rentals now.
You rentals.
I do.
Why?
Because if they don't bring them back, I can always find them, and then I get to have a full meal.
Oh, do you have that where that is? By the way,
Hmm?
the note that you were gonna write me for
Oh.
where that.
I do. It's not here. It's not in Kali anymore. It's also not in Swawulu.
Where is it?
Last it popped up, it was in Canifridge.
Hey, Malum. Our
Yeah.
friend, where was he going?
Well,
Malum.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
If Isaac doesn't remember, I can tell you. Because he told all of us.
Well, yeah, but he wouldn't in that moment. No, so.
I'm gonna plead the old fifth on this one.
Thank you. This has been troubling.
Always happy to help.
You have a good one.
Well, I hope to have more than one, and I hope the same to you. You're a good customer.
Oh,
Say what you
by the
will,
way-
you always pay well.
when I vanished, did Hamish ever stop by?
McTamish?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran out of the city, chased by a horde of women.
Hammond McTamish, lover of women.
Yeah, he said he was headed north. Something about a lake.
Huh. I'll have to look him up sometime. Thank you. You have a good one.
You as well. Ridley, by this point, you have mastered your fire puppet show.
Awesome.
And
As we're watching,
I will also
obviously.
give you advantage on the final act if you've been practicing that as well.
Yes. Yes.
Just watching Ridley pull out his steak.
We'll say that Zeos has been helping you with proper knife technique.
I would
Just-
do that. You would
Zeus,
do that.
why do you need this?
It's all part of the act.
No, I don't think I would question it. I wouldn't question it.
Ridley, teach me how to use this steak as a knife. Zeos, well, you never asked me for anything else, so I guess it's time for a lesson from me.
My plan is to have like
Get a
the,
good old lesson from the assassin.
the phoenix like
What I'm
slams
good
into her
at.
and then just stab her, and you're like, what? Why is this part of this?
So,
You finally get a lesson from
yeah,
the
so
assassin. What he's good at.
when all of you return to the inn and walk into Ridley's room, you see Zeos coaching him on knife techniques, but Ridley's just holding a steak.
Ridley,
Yeah, what's up?
what's going on?
We're in a city of vampires. You gotta learn how to protect yourself.
Yeah, I'm just teaching him how to
It's got a point.
use a knife.
Damn it, that's the best argument he could have made.
Yeah, I got nothing for it because I have prepared my vampire protection.
Literally all of you have prepared.
one can-
Literally all of you have prepared vampire protection.
Oh no! So this is my plan before we go to dinner tonight, Steven.
You're just
because
gonna
you were
drink
away,
a bunch
I
of silver nitrate.
Oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of silver nitrate and put it in syringes. And I'm gonna use them as like my chainsaw from Doom. Like, so if something gets on me and I gotta get it off, I just pull one of these vials and stick something with it. I'm also gonna inject myself with one. That way, if they bite me,
Hang on, I need to look up what happens if you inject yourself with silver nitrate real quick.
it can make you turn blue, but other than that, nothing.
That is,
That is false.
yeah, that
It
is not
corrosive.
silver nitrate.
Exposure to silver nitrate can cause headaches, dizziness, nausea, vomiting.
Yeah,
Can cause you to turn blue.
colloidal silver is what mainly makes you turn blue.
Exposure to high levels can cause trouble breathing, collapse, and death because it interferes with your body's ability to transport oxygen.
So what would happen if you injected that directly into a bloodstream?
Not good
I would
things.
die.
You guys just watch Jack like, I have a plan. He injects it and falls over dead.
I'm being attacked. Stab.
Wait,
You can't kill me if
Okay.
I'm already dead.
hang on. Now I have a bigger question for you. Is this something Jack would know?
That injecting himself with this would kill him? Yes.
Okay. Because now I have access to just a really good poison.
True.
A really simple, really easy, really good poison.
Yeah, you have five. You have 5 doses, by the way.
Nice. Because you can get you can get potassium nitrate, saltpeter, fucking anywhere. Like even now.
In case you want to try to kill somebody, nobody in chat do this. Potassium works way better. Like straight potassium.
Stop talking about assassination during this assassination stream.
Stop talking about assassination during when we're going to assassinate people on stream.
You know, I just realized I just watched Assassination Classroom for the last week, and I'm now having all of you plan assassinations. Maybe I am influenced by what I watch.
It's not potassium nitrate though. It's a different potassium salt.
No, just raw potassium. Any potassium, because potassium controls the your cardiac muscles. So too much potassium of any kind.
Well,
leads
potassium
directly
pumps
to-
control literally all of your nerves.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the main one that you're after is specifically the heart, and potassium.
Will
Too much
cause heart
potassium
attacks.
will-
Yes.
Yeah, basically immediately. As well as seizures and horrible, excruciating death.
Anyways, yeah. So you guys
Don't eat
walk in.
bananas, kids.
Ridley just looks at you and goes, "I'm protecting myself in a city of vampires."
Yeah, no, super fair. Never mind. No more questions.
And I'm just like, I'm
Well, that's
teaching you proper
easy.
technique.
As Malum's like gonna dig through his bag and pull out his cooking ingredients, I got some garlic powder, some onion powder, and that's it.
You have garlic?
That's basil. Do they like basil? No.
Are you making a fucking
Basil's-
pizza?
No. This is for my legendary spaghetti sauce. But anyways,
Yeah, I prefer a good
also
bolognese.
good on bacon. Just so you know.
Which Malum eats pounds of every night to refresh his grease spell.
Dude, I could smash a pound of bacon right now, though. No joke.
As you guys
I'm
are
down for the
waiting,
bacon.
you hear the sound of horses in a carriage out front, and then there is a knock at the door.
I'm gonna answer the door.
We are here to pick up the Emperor and his entourage for the party.
Oh, yes.
That's
Just
us.
a moment.
That's us.
That's me?
As Ridley starts like
Okay.
packing his stuff and getting ready.
I change
I'm-
into tailcoat.
I'm just like I just like forcefully push like I'm pushing the steak into Ridley's coat, just like put it away, put it away.
Not now.
Anyways,
So far,
you
seeing
should be
all of
made.
this is going to take a massive hit of his catnip and go, I'm probably gonna die tonight, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you die, Lord Sathar?
This stuff is a lot stronger than I thought it was gonna be.
Ah, well, I assure you, they'll have quality food and beverage at the party to keep you well entertained.
Oh, speaking
Last
of
time I
quality
went
food
to a
beverage,
big party, all of the food was poisoned. It's not going to be poisoned this time, is it?
Well, poison
you know what,
hardly
he's
works
not
on the
wrong. The
undead.
last time, I'm gonna check, or I'm gonna collect my very expensive bottle of blood wine
On the way to the
from
door.
my sommelier. Yes.
Okay. As you guys get in the carriage and he gets ready to close the door, he goes, "Oh, I should inform you. There were some security risks at the castle, so the party has been moved.
Who?
Where to?
We are now going to the Queen's Hilltop Villa."
Oh, fuck yeah, I like a good villa. There was this one villa that I stayed at back when I was, what, 35, I think? Sorry, I'm talking your ear. Carry on.
The one with the overlook on the city?
Correct.
That's every villa.
No, it's not.
Now, I will let you know that one of you is going to have to ride up front, as unfortunately the carriage only has 4 seats unless you'd like to squeeze.
I'm more than
what-
fine to sit up front. I can help keep a weather eye on other goings on around us. It's been a while since I've been in the city.
Yeah,
The
somebody's got to
villa,
go in the
is it-
cab with the cat. You know how cats get in carriages.
The villa, is it red roofed?
Well, the roof used to be red. It was recently painted black.
Excellent. Thar's gonna take another hit.
From what I hear, the renovations were incredibly expensive.
I'm sure they were.
Usually are.
The 4 of you get in the back. Jack, you sit up front. He begins taking you all to this villa.
I'll keep a casual, light conversation with him, try to get to know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just talks to you about the city and like what it's like working for the Queen and all that. And that is actually, I think, where we're gonna end our session because I have a test to take.
Oh.
And I feel like the party is a good place to pick up our session next time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It would be, yes.
So thank you to all of our players. We have Sathar, played by
Mighty Ryan, pleasure to be here.
Ridley Monroe, played by.
It's me, Jessica.
We have Zeos, played by.
The Monoro.
We have Professor Malum, played by.
Isaac.
And we have Jack Moriarty, played by.
Dave of Dave Levels Up and LTN Media.
Yep, and you can see all their links in the chat. Let's see, who are we gonna toss it over to tonight? We'll toss it over to Misfit Table. Until next time, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. I know streams have been a little all over the place lately. They'll probably continue to do so for the next week. So I should be live again on Thursday. If not, I will let everybody know in the Discord, which you should all join. I'll drop that link in the chat. I spelled Discord wrong. I'm really looking like I'm gonna do solid things on this test, everyone. And anyways,
It's not a spelling test.
I'm gonna send everyone over to Misfit Table. Thanks for joining us. I will see you all again Thursday, and until next time, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.